Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am. We're jumping right back on into things, and as you can tell, we are back from vacation. This is the second episode that we're recording after getting back. Well, first episode of Subnautica, second episode in general. We did put out a new episode of Ocean Outlast that went up Monday. You guys will be seeing this on Tuesday. And I'm extremely happy to be back. It was nice to be on vacation, kind of let those creative juices flow back in and just relax the brain a little bit so we can pump out some good creative content here for you guys and hopefully entertaining as well. But yeah, like I said, we're picking up right where we left off. We are still in this alien structure. You guys left me a whole slew of messages and comments on previous episodes that went up when I was on vacation. I did look into all of those. I have some of them written down actually, ready to go, but obviously we're still in here and I kind of wanted to continue on this path since we're already here. Didn't make sense to hop all the way back out and start going and looking for things. And a lot of things that I did overlook, actually. You guys called me out for a few things that I just completely was oblivious to. Flew right over my head. Actually, we went right under one of the things. One of the pods is right outside, well, relatively close to here. And we went right under it. We got distracted and went right under it. So we'll have to go and find that relatively soon. But like I said, we're going to keep going through this ancient alien technology chamber. Now, when we did come here in the last episode, we did find a few things thus far, and you guys said it's great to hold on to all of those items. They're very useful down the line, and some of them still are a little bit of a mystery, actually, which is kind of interesting that this old of a game, obviously, you know, over time they've been updating it with things, but even with this game being a couple years old, there are still things that are still somewhat of a mystery in it, which is pretty cool to see. We do have another alien device over here. This looks interesting. Let's give it a scan. Let's see what's going on here. Data downloaded Doomsday device. Press tab to view. What do we got here? That does not sound great. I try to come back and start with an awesome episode and we're already talking about a Doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. I don't know if that's a good thing. Typically, when things malfunction like that, it doesn't result in something good, ultimately. Alright, so we don't have anything else down there. We did scan an alien rifle in the last episode, and I'm super excited about that. I don't know if we'll actually get to craft it or not, but obviously we now have it in our data bank, so we can always reference back to it if need be. I am just taking my time to go through here and kind of scope everything out. It does seem somewhat barren. I mean, we haven't run into...
Indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we haven't run into any hostiles or anything like that, so I'm gonna, you know, keep hopeful that that continues to be the theme as we go through stuff. And we do have a tablet, so we can insert this bad boy in here. I feel like we've picked up enough tablets as we've gone through, which is awesome. Alright. Cool beans. We got that force field down so we can come in here. Hopefully no whammies. Hopefully I just didn't jinx myself in saying that we haven't encountered any baddies and we're going to come in here and there's going to be all of the enemies in here. I really would like to know more though. Like, why aren't these aliens here anymore? Like, what happened to them? Hopefully it does explain it as we progress through the story a little bit more. The story. It's not really a, you know, full-fledged story. It's just some almost lore to the game itself. It's from my feeling for this game, it's almost like they built the game and then as they went along they started adding more and more lore to it to justify what they had kind of built, and then also added on to that lore as they went, which there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously it turned out to be a great game. I'm enjoying it, but that's just the vibe I am getting thus far. Okay, what do we got here? Interact. It did have a little scan thing at some point. I don't know where. Right there. Energy core. Scanning. Alright, energy core. Let's see what we got here. This device houses energy equivalent to a 100 MT nuclear detonation, which can be channeled through the facility and directed at vessels overhead, or bent around the planet's gravitational pull to strike targets in orbit. Power is routed via the attached terminal, allowing for the device to be deactivated if necessary. It is currently operating without parameters, suggesting it will target any ship within range. Ah, so this might be the answer to why our ship, the Atlas, right? That's our ship, went down in the first place. Is that the energy core here fired at it. It doesn't have any parameters. Oh, Lord. Okay, we gotta... Oh! Oh, no.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Oh.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Okay, I do want to... I'm curious now. Nice long pause there. Thing. Intercepted background data regarding further alien facilities elsewhere on the planet. Disease research facility, depth 800 meters. Location, cave system with extensive fossil records southwest of enforcement platform. Function, live specimen study. Object, synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Karar. Thermal power facility, depth 1,200 meters. Wow, 1,200 meters. Inside an extensive natural rock formation in the area of intensive volcanic activity. Generate energy for all facilities. Sanctuary A, B, offsite laboratory or laboratory. Primary containment facility. All of that data is corrupted. In event of an outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced to the immediate effect. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. Wow, okay. So that explains it right there. This is why our ship was shot down, is because this planet is in a quarantine and it's destroying anything that tries to enter or leave the planet. So really, until we can disable that, we're stuck here. Until we can disable that machine right there, the energy core, we are stuck on this planet, and any help that is coming to try to help us is going to get shot down as well, which is not good. That's not good at all. All right, so I think we're done here. Actually, you know, being in this facility here, it gives me very like Halo vibes. For those of you out there who have played Halo, it definitely gives me those kinds of vibes from it. Oh, okay. I don't think we've been over here yet. I think this is another one of those gates, though, that we saw before. And yeah, there's nothing else for us to interact with. So I think we're pretty much done here for the time being. So we'll head back out of here. And we'll just go from there. We'll probably try to go and... we'll probably get some more food, first and foremost. Do I have any food on me? I honestly don't recall. It's been quite some time since I last played. Obviously with vacation and everything, so I don't recall. I do not have food, though. So we'll grab some food, and then we'll kind of just go from there. It'd be kind of cool to see what's down here. I actually am a little bit curious. Let's jump in here. I'm guessing it's nothing. It's just a landing bay if you had, like, a ship to bring in here. But it is kind of cool to see. Oh, wow, look at that. There's another thing down there. We might have to go down there and explore that. Oh, one of those big boys. Okay. Okay. Okay, we gotta go back inside. Those things are not nice. We saw one of those in the other episode, and it was not friendly. Well, it didn't attack us, luckily. But it was not friendly. I want to try to get down there. I want to see what that thing is. Well, navigated my way down here, and I've luckily avoided whatever that bad boy went. Wherever he went. I don't know where he is. But I was not able to find a path of entrance into that structure there. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to leave it as is for the time being, because we cannot get into it. It looks like there may be ways that we can access certain areas. Ooh, that thing went away. That thing morphed away somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't know where we are. Everything is connected up here, though, so I am a little bit curious what purpose these things serve. They do look cool though. That's for sure. All kind of like dock-ocked armed into the island here. All right, let's get up here. All right, we're grabbing some food here, and one of the, well, we gotta eat some of this stuff. One of the questions that I did have on one of my previous episodes that I put up during my time away was with these bulbo trees, if we can plant them inside of our base. And I honestly don't know. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. So we're going to give it a go, obviously. Why not? It's a great source of food for us. But I don't know if there's anything else that really matters to us on this island. We didn't really search it too much last time. I'm actually going to try to grab just a little bit more food here. Okay. And then one more, just for good measure. And then we'll grab 2 seeds with us, and we'll take those back with us, and we'll try to plant them inside at our base, and we'll see what we can get. But yeah, we didn't explore this too much last time we were here. We kind of went right for the alien structure, so I would be interested to see what all we have in here, because we do have some cave systems here, it seems like. We do have some of those spider boys in here, crab boys. I really should have like a better way of attacking them. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. What do we have in here? We do have some shale. We got some lithium. I think we need lithium for stuff, if I am not mistaken. That's a very generic statement there. We need it for stuff. Well, obviously we need it for something. Otherwise, it wouldn't be giving us the option to pick it up. Anywho. Alright, let's keep going here. Let's see what else there is. Alright, it looks like it loops down. And we just kind of have some more water here. Right? And then we have some caves down here. Ooh, wow, okay. Yeah, we got some caves down here. This looks pretty interesting. I got all topsy-turvied here. Where are we at? Ah, yes, we are where I wanted to go, which was up here. Doesn't really look like there's much else. Like, I'm guessing down in the caves down there's probably some good stuff for us to find. But our inventory is pretty stocked up as it is. So I'm not going to worry too much about doing that exploration there. And we already obviously went down that way. So we could take off our lamp there because coming outside again. And really we can't explore much else of the island from our current perspective. We're going to have to go back and get our sea moth to see what else we have going on here. All right, so I just ran up this hill here. So there's our sea moth here. There's a little path that runs all the way up, loops around here, and comes up here. And it looks like we're getting into some items up here. So I just wanted to get our recording going here again so we can see what we got going on. What is this way? We got some crab boys just chilling there. I'll let him be. I don't think he'll chase us. Will he chase us? He might just leave us alone. Let's go up this way. We definitely have a lot more crab boys chilling out here. Wow, there's actually quite a few of them here. And we got some of these guys that are flying around in here. What is up this way? Anything interesting? Alright, leads us out to a nice little open area. Again, we don't need our light. We can remove that. We can actually turn it off for the time being. Let's see, is there anything? Can we loop farther around? It doesn't look like it. It just looks like it's mainly kind of a little... Well, maybe we have some... no. We can't really go that way. Really is just an outcropping or an outpost up here. Nothing too crazy. We do have a tablet up there. I see that for sure. So let's try to head that way. And I think we should be able to just bypass these guys without getting hit or anything. Hopefully. Let's get up here. I believe they're mostly non-hostile. I think the only time they really get hostile is if you get too close and you're standing Too close to their immediate vicinity. Alright, cool. We can keep going up here. I didn't even realize there's more that we could go up this way. But I don't know if we're going to really find much more up here. We do have a path this way. I'm guessing that this would have led us the same way. We got some more alien stuff in here. Get our light on. Alright, here we go. Okay, we have a whole other chamber here with more of the aliens of stuff. And it looks like these really are like gateways of some kind. Ooh, insert ion cube. Okay, this is the first chance that we've gotten to do this. Whoa. Alright, we gotta get this on. Grab a screenshot of that boy. I mean, do we go through it? I really hope we can get back from this. Okay. Whoa. Holy smokeroonies, where are we? Our sea moth is 2,000 meters away. Oh, wait. Are we back on the other island now? Oh, yes, we are. We're back on the first island that we found. Okay, so now we have a teleportation between our two islands. Oh, that's pretty cool. So then what we could do, I believe, we can just run right back through. Takes a hot minute, that's for sure. And just like that, we're back at the other island. Okay, so cool. And it seems like it does keep itself open, which is pretty interesting. And I feel like we did run into one of those downstairs, but maybe that's what it is. Like, you can't actually activate them. Oh, that's a long way down. Maybe you can't actually activate them until you find both ends of the portal. So we found both sides. We found this one and we found the other island one. Oh, this guy. I don't even know where he's at. Let's just get out of here. And because we did that, we could use that cube that we found to connect the two together, which is pretty awesome. Alright, we do have a decent amount of resources through this island. So I think at some point we're going to want to come back and grab things. But obviously our inventory is only so big and we already have some stuff stored up in it, so... Alright, we are definitely getting all sorts of turned around in here. Oh, smokes, okay. Let's go this way. I definitely shouldn't have wandered off the beaten path here because we're going into uncharted territories, which is not good. Alright, managed to find my way outside finally. I got so turned around in there. I somehow looped back to the portal. I don't know, I was just all over the place, but I do have to admit, this moon in the game looks so good. The nighttime is so cool in here, and I love how it does move around. It probably is pretty dark for you guys to see on your screen, but you'll have to trust me on this one. It looks really, really good on my end. So let's head back down to our sea moth, and we're going to try to go find Life Pod 4, considering we obviously very idiotically overlooked it. So we're going to try to go out and find that life pod and hopefully get some more stories for what's going on to some of the survivors of the Aurora. Or is that what the name of the ship is? The Aurora. I can't remember. It's Atlas or Aurora. Both start with A. Both are pretty much the same thing. So let's grab our sea moth and let's go out and do a little bit of searching. Alright guys, look what we finally have come across. Well, paid attention enough to find. This is Life Pod 4 here. It is a little bit tricky to find considering it is upside down. I was kind of expecting it to be reverse, But it makes sense because there's probably no survivors. So let's hop out of this bad boy and let's see what we got going on in life pod 4 here. So we got some first aid. We have a data box. Preacher decoy for new blueprints. But is there anything else? Oh, yep, abandoned PDA. Let's grab that. Open that up and let's get that plan.
Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Alright, so it sounds like this guy was trying to make a run for it to the Aurora. So it is the Aurora. I was incorrect on saying it was Atlas, right? Was that what I was saying it was? It's the Aurora. And the other thing that I did get comments on is that you can actually go inside this bad boy. Which is pretty cool, and I think it was about here. I'm pretty positive it was somewhere over here that you could actually go inside of the Aurora. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I thought this was what everyone was telling me, but I could be obviously mistaken on it. I just recalled that someone had told me that I was in the right area at one point in time. And to be fair, I looked up and down most of the side of the ship. So realistically, it could have been at multiple different points in it. So, but that's on me. We will figure that out eventually. Anything cool for us to find up here? Assault deposit? That's not that great for us. All right, let's head back to our Seamoth. And let's head back to the base, actually. We've been away from the base for, I feel like, quite some time now. Maybe that is just me, though. But I feel like it'd be good to go back, regroup. We could try to see if we can plant these trees. There was a fish that just flew past my head. What the heck was that? Okay. But yeah, let's see if we could try to plant some of these trees inside. It would be an awesome source of food. And the other thing that someone had recommended was the reason that we are getting a lot of the creatures close to our house or our base is because we planted our some of our plants a little, or some of our crete vines a little bit too close to the base itself. So we would want to move those a little bit further away to prevent them from basically spawning that close to our base. So we're gonna have to test that method and just see if that is a possibility. Now I hope, please don't be decaying, rotten tree samples. 2 rotten tree samples already. That's not a good sign. I spent way too much time diddling around, and unfortunately our tree samples did go bad, which is a little bit of a bummer. I did want to try that out, but at the very least we can go back, we can adjust our some of our external planters. We'll see if that helps us out. So let's get back to the base here. Alright, so it looks like even though it was starting to go rotten, we were able to plant it, so we'll have to see if it actually grows or not. It kind of does look like it's starting to grow. Don't know if there's enough space in here for everything, but we can try. We could also get another one of these planters up and going here. And unfortunately, I think these seeds will go bad after a period of time. But let's get our habitat builder here, and let's see what else we got going on here. So nothing too crazy there. I did want interior pieces, an interior grow bed. We do need 2 titanium for. So let's grab some titanium. Because getting more food production up and going will only help us. That is for certain. Right? Or is this an exterior? I'm sorry, did I pick an exterior grow bed? That's an exterior grow bed. I need the interior grow bed. There we go. We need 4 though. Okay. Let's open this up. Grab 4 or 2 more. We just need 2 more. We can do an interior grow bed just like so. And I'm going to put it probably just right here for the time being. Maybe. My OCD is getting the best of me right now. That should be fine. Good enough. Alright. And then we should be able to go in and plant our seeds. And then we'll try to plant another tree. Why not? We'll see if that works. So cool. We have 2 of our grow beds going in here. And then realistically, we'll probably have some expansion that way for additional, basically, rooms and things like that we would need to have. Now, do I need to put some batteries away? How are we doing on batteries? 100% charge on that battery. Our power cell is completely out, but we don't have what we need in order to do it. Ooh, that was the other thing that I did want to check. I don't know. I don't think that grows inside. I think the blood oil only grows outside. So we could try that out. Let us... This guy is getting in our face. Let's get rid of these creep vines. Alright. What can we do with these creep vines? We can consume them. Just like so. I do want to deconstruct this, though. So let's get out of that, and let's deconstruct this. I think we do lose out on some stuff, which is fine. Our main thing that I do want to make sure we keep is right there. We definitely don't want to be losing those bad boys. But I think for these, we might just want to put them farther away from our base. Just so we're not getting so many mobs spawning on them. So, let's see. Can we find like a nice little plot of land here to establish our grow bed? Oh, this guy's coming hard after us. Can you leave us alone? There we go. And then, what do we have in here? Can I put that in there? I can. Ooh, okay. So we can actually grow that. Again, we did lose out on our creep vine, but we have plenty of those scattered throughout here. I'm not too worried on certain things. It is what it is. I'm sure you guys are going to light me up in the comments down below that I should have picked everything, but it's perfectly fine, guys. It is what it is. So, we're going to go inside here again. And let's see what else we have that we could get going. I guess actually what we probably should do is check on our water filtration. So another comment that was left by one of you guys was that sometimes the first water output will be the most pricey in power and most time consuming, but then after that it won't be as much. So we'll take a peek here. We do have 2 large filtered waters. Woo! I will happily take those. 2 large filtered waters. Wow. And I mean, even still, it does look like it takes quite a bit of time regardless. Do I have anything I can throw in our bioreactor here? It does not really look like it. We are running low on some stuff. Do we have some storage? Some storage in here probably would be relatively smart to do. I don't think we have what we need for it. The power cell charger would be good to get at some point in time. We do have miscellaneous items as well, so we could decorate even more if we so chose to. And then eventually we're going to want to add on. Alright, well, I say then our next best bet would be to listen to our radio. So let's take a peek and see what we got going on here.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Alright, well that's not good. Considering that if they try to come to the planet, they will be shot down as well. Which is not going to be helpful to us, because then we won't have any real way of getting off of this planet. Of course. Alright. So, I think we've really done most of what we can do, unfortunately. We could obviously add onto our base a little bit more, and at some point I definitely want to do that. We'll probably extend out this way and add some more foundations over here to get some more rooms and dedicate more space to certain things we want to do. The one last thing I did want to check on before we wrap up here is under our personal tools, maybe. I wanted to check on our laser cutter. That was one of the things I did want to do, so we do need diamonds for it. Do we have diamonds? We don't have diamonds over here, that's for sure. What about over here? Do we have diamonds? We do. Okay. So maybe we'll wrap up the episode with that. I know we needed some cave sulfur, right? And then just a piece of titanium. Wow, okay, we had everything we needed. So let's grab a piece of titanium. Let's go to our fabricator, personnel, tools, and we'll get our laser cutter up and going. Yes! Laser cutter for the win. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Cutting device for penetrating standard titanium doors, which is awesome. So that means that we can utilize this when we go to some of those bigger pieces of the ship that we find and they have doors that are closed that we cannot get through. It definitely seems like that will be useful for us to have. Now obviously we don't really need anything else on us, so I'm going to stick some of this stuff away. Actually, I'll hold on to one of these ion cubes just in the off chance that we do find something additional. We do have these swim charge fins, which wirelessly charges your handheld tools while you swim. I really don't know what would be the better of the two. Why don't I leave that up to you guys? Let me know in the comments down below which of the fins would really be better for us to use. It would be very interesting to know what you guys think on it. But with that being said, guys, we are sitting at over 30 minutes, so we're going to wrap the episode up. As you can see, though, our trees are coming in, so that's good. And we have a percentage progression on it, which is awesome. But yeah, we're going to wrap up the episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Better yet, leave me a comment. Let me know, guys, what you think on that question that I posed to you, or just anything else. Any other tricks or tips that you may have are greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Lets you know every single time a new episode is posted to the channel. I do stream over on Twitch. My Twitch streams have been a little bit lacking lately, just with things coming up. I had vacation and some events before that, but this week we are trying to get back on schedule, so hopefully this Friday we will have a stream again in the afternoon. I have my schedule down below as well as the Discord link. If you want to keep up to date with everything that is going on, I try to post as much information over there as possible. So guys, thank you so much for sticking through till the end. I appreciate it so very much. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.